as they match up with the NFL's all-time passing leader, Drew Brees, and the New Orleans Saints. With that, let's get over to the Mercedes-Benz Super.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Saints getting set to take over, and they will be led out by the all-time leading passer in NFL history in his 19th year now in the NFL, Drew Brees.
You ready? Check.
Brees now on first down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And a look now at the offense for New Orleans.
The steal in the 2017 NFL Draft had to be running back Alvin Kamara out of Tennessee, who ended up being that year's NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. Split time with Mark Ingram his first 2 years in the league. With Mark Ingram now in Baltimore, it's his show. And through his first 2 years, almost equal yardage, rushing and receiving. Expect his rushing numbers to take a big leap in 2019.
That one a first down pickup of 8. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. Ben Gideon in on the stop.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
On 2nd and 9, Brees out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off right around the 43. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right. There. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Back to the air, Taylor after the pick 6. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Taylor. It's Hill, complete.
The Saints spent a third-round pick on Traquan Smith out of UCF in 2018, and what a thrilling season for him. He was the guy that caught the pass from Drew Brees that moved him past Peyton Manning to become the all-time leading passer in NFL history.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Taylor.
Keith Kirkwood started to work his way into the rotation midway through his rookie season. Undrafted out of Temple. Had his first catch against the Cincinnati Bengals and really came on in the late season. A couple of touchdowns in the regular season and one more for good measure in the playoffs. Keith Kirkwood's future is bright.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. They run with Murray. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and goal, Taylor toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Austin Carr, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off, didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys did not play offense.
Being chased, and he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Cousins. He finds Taylor, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 16, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the second half.
And he's able to find Diggs. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Cousins. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Madison into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater flushed out right. Got his open man. It's Carr. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, down. Field or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Brees going to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Looking to throw again on second down. Brees. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Buying time to his left. He may try, and he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. 14 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
From the gun, it's Brees. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. The first run for the backup, Abdullah. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. A dump off for Abdullah. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So on fourth down, they bring on the Michigan man, Matt Wild, to kick it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Brees now to throw. He gets this into the hands of Kirkwood. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A good pickup there at 22. Here's Brees to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Ready? You ready? Right there. 40's Mike. Here we go. 21. Come on!
Shotgun now for Brees. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carr. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. Brees, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Ready?
They'll come out in the pistol.
Opposite. 40.
Brees now on 3rd and goal. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one.
Sammy!
Working from the gun, it's Brees. Flush to his right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And now out comes Minnesota. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. On 1st and 10, here's Brees. He's got Smith here. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So we have reached, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Back to throw now on first down. The throw complete to Beebe. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Chad Beebe, 58 yards, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Now, once again, the Vikings are going to go for 2 here. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. On first down, Breeze. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
His pass caught at the 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 3 yards out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out. The 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
Ready up. Recon, 132 fighter. And watch your leg. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Abdullah. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Chad Beebe that time. And now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now back to throw. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And they can't bring him down. Past the and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Dylan Mitchell, 44 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Bailey got the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.